Okay, this is your homework. Just in case I didn't do 1 through 3 in class, I did this. Okay, you have to find the rate of change for these. We did that with this formula right here. Got this answer. We know the rate of change is different. And you can do point slope intercept because you could have stopped right here and noticed the rate of change is different. And because the rate of change is different from this equation right here, it's one solution because the rate of change is different. Or you can use the word slope. Okay, and then here, same thing. One solution, rate of change is different. Here, rate of change is the same. The y-intercept is the same. Therefore, it's no infinite solution, right? Slope's the same. And y-intercept is the same. Okay? And I believe we did this in class. And we did number 5 in class also. Number 6 we did E in class, I believe. So this one here, square root of 25 is 5 because it's 5 times 5. It's called perfect square. So the answer is 5 times this 4. Divide that by 2 because you get, if you want to do 6 of them, groups of 2, so you divide by 2, so n is to the 3rd power. There's 3 groups of n. Any way you look at it. If you do this work, you don't have to write it all out. This here, you distribute first. These will be on the test for sure, okay, you guys? 3 to the 4th, p to the 40th, 7, p to the negative 10, 21, p to the negative 10 plus 40, 21, p to the 30th. This is an irrational number, square root of 18. You do 2 times 9, 3 times 3, so you have 3 radical 2. And there's 5 groups of n, so n to the 5th power. Here you reduce this. These will be on your test tomorrow for sure. Okay, 3, all of these. 1 over 3 first minus 1, x to the 4th. This is y to the 0 power. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So times 1 is itself. So it's like it's gone. So your answer is x to the 4th over 3. Okay, a lot of you will have trouble with this and have one on the test. So the difference of two numbers is 20. Y'all know how to write that difference is minus x minus y equals to 20. The greater number is, okay, the greater number, okay, they're using greater number now. There's many numbers that makes 20. Let me explain the greater number. There's a lot of 20, let's say 15, 20 minus, no, 25 minus 5, you get 20. This is the greater number, so it's x. X is the greater number. many other number. 30 minus 10. 30 is still the bigger number. So x is always going to be the greater number. Even if you use negative numbers, x is going to always be the bigger number. Okay, so first one is the greatest number. So therefore, they use the greater number. So x is the bigger number of the two. Or the greater number. And y then therefore is called the smaller number. See, the smaller number. Y is the smaller number. Okay, x is the greater number, y is the smaller number. The greater number is x equals 2 less than, you need a flip for then, you need a flip, so that's a minus 2. If it's added, it doesn't matter, but when it's subtract, you have to put a minus 2. Just remember to flip to any time you see then to be safe. 3 times the smaller number is letter y. 3 times y, so 3y. Okay, so you got x minus y equals to 20. And the other one, you use substitution, where x is, where x is right here. Instead of writing x, you write that. You replace it. We call that replacement, or in math called substitution. 3y minus 2. Okay, and then minus this y equals to 20. So 3y minus the y, 1y, or plus a negative 1, you get 2y minus 2 equals to 20. Add 2, 2y equals 22, so y is 11. So y is the smaller number. So if the smaller number is 11, I'm right here right now, the bigger number has to be 21 to get 31. Right, 31 to get it. Here's how. Or you can just substitute y right here into there. 2 times 11 minus 2, 22 minus 2. The bigger number is 20. Oh, it's 3. Oh, wrote it wrong. That's why it didn't work. I went back, checked. 20 minus 11 is not going to work. So that's 33. 33 minus 2 is 31. That makes sense. 31 minus 11. 31 minus 11 equals to 20. So the bigger number is 31, and the smaller number, the bigger number is 31, and the smaller number is 11. So same thing here. The sum is the sum of two numbers, x plus y, is 48. The greater number, so x is going to be the greater number. In this case, it doesn't matter which one is the greater number. Just label one, and then we'll just keep the first number as the greater number, okay? Generally, that's what we would put. Put like 25 plus 23, right? It's 48. But, so generally, we keep the first number the greater number. So this is the greater number, or the bigger number. Y is the smaller number. The greater number is x equals to 6 more than, flip, that's a plus 6, 5 times the smaller number, 5y. So let's, in place of x, right here, you substitute in this in place of this x. So 5y plus 6, and then you copy everything else. Plus y equals to 48. 6y plus 6 equals to 48 minus 6. See you later. Have fun. Y equals to 7. So the smaller number is 7. So what's the bigger number? 7 plus what is 48? 41, right? The bigger number is 41. Well, we can just substitute to prove that. 5 times 7 plus 6. 35 plus 6 is 41, is the bigger number. So the bigger number is, find the numbers. The numbers are 41 and 7. Okay, write a linear equation and slope-intercept for the line of best fit. I'll do this one, just in case you forget. All I want to see is the line of best fit in here. So I'm going to be smart and draw a line right in the middle, making sure that I at least get closer if I have to. Okay, well, I can't. I'm looking to see where I can put in on corners, but I can't. So I know I can use this corner here, so that's a good one. That's 14 and 400. Another number I have to estimate. Let's say 10 and right here. 10 and 250. Okay, I can use those. Those are easy numbers, right? Okay, I need to write a linear equation in slope-intercept form. That means I have to use y minus y1 equals to m parentheses x minus x1. Okay, well, that means I need to find the rate of change. First, let's see. And the rate of change, your slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 400 minus 250 over 4 minus 10. Okay, so you get 150 over negative 6. 350 over 6 go into that? Yeah, because look at that. That can still be reduced, which is 25, negative 25. Huh? I did good. I chose a whole number, which makes life a lot easier. Negative is incorrect, though, because it's going up. So what's my mistake here, you guys? 400 minus 250, x minus 10. 14. This is 14. Look at that. Jeez. 14. I was so happy. Notice I got a negative and I notice my line is positive. And I go, okay, I did something wrong. Let me check. 4, and I did my work, and then I checked back to the beginning and notice it's supposed to be 14. Now that's incorrect. That's incorrect. Notice it was supposed to be a positive slope, and I got a negative 4. Well, these can divide by 4. 4 into 50. How many times? No, it doesn't go in evenly. Let's reduce it by 2. 2 is 75 over 2. Okay. We'll use 75 over 2. Y minus y1, which is 250, equals to 75 over 2, parentheses x minus 10. Now that's an easy one too. Y minus 250 equals 75 over 2x minus, what's 5 times 75? 375. Add 250. Y equals 75 over 2 minus, additive inverse, you subtract 5, 2, 1. Negative 125. That's true. If this goes on, it's going to be a negative. That's correct. So we are good. What's wrong with this, you guys? Some of you do this. You forget to write that x there. Don't forget. Okay. And this here I already graphed in the table ahead of time to save us time. Draw a line of best fit, then write an equation of this line, okay? Draw the line of best fit. I am going to, here's the outlier. There's those two I need to include. I can't leave these two out. Even though they're far, they're still part of the line. You don't want to leave them out. They're all part of it. You don't want to make them outliers. Make them close enough. So draw a line that's quite in the middle of them. Okay, so you can draw any line you want. Make sure you include them. You can make that the middle like that. A little bit higher to include them, but they're still within that line. So whichever you want to do is fine. So I would pick this dot and this one here. Based on mine, you all will be different. So I'm going to leave this to you because all of you will have a different rate of change. Your lines will be different. Your linear equation will be different. And create no solution, no, you know that when slope is the same. Explain how do you know when it's no solution, slope same, y-intercept's different, right? Most of you know how to do this by now. For this one, you would make it improper. First, that's negative 11 over 6m plus 4m plus 2/3, and make sure if you're gonna get rid of the fractions, you multiply all of them by, in this case, 6, right? And then you finish the rest. Number 12, where will the graph meet? I'll do this one. I think I did in one of my class, I did this one already, so I'll do this one. You need to write the equation of the line. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're at positive 6. And going, you put a dot not at 1, at 2, yes. Not at 3, but at 4, yes. Okay, so you're going down 1 over 2, 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. That's your slope. Make sure you're right there, like that. That's equation of the line. Or you can write it this way. Negative 1/2 x plus 6, whichever one. Same thing, okay? And this one here, start out at negative 2. And then you're going up 1 over 2, 1 over 2, plus 1 over 2x. Okay, to find where they meet without graphing, you can use substitution. That means take this equals to this, right? Negative 1/2 x plus 6 equals to 2 plus 1/2 x. Add 1/2 x 6 equals to 2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1 whole. Minus 2 minus 2. 4 is your answer. Well, 4 and what? X is 4, and what would be this number here? Okay, I'm going to use this equation here. Y equals to 2 plus 1/2. Oh, that's 2? That's a negative 2. This is a negative 2. Uh-oh. Add 2, that's 8. Okay, so X is 8. X is 8, so it meets at 8. So instead of 4, it's 8. Sorry. So substitute the 8 into where this X is. Cross cancel. 4. 6. Doesn't make sense though. 4 plus 2 is 6. 8 and 6. Does not make sense at all to be 8. Starting at 6. That's a negative 2. That's 1. That's 8. Oh, because it's a minus 2. See, copied wrong each time. So you need to know when your answer is wrong, because we know it's not intersecting at 8, 6 up here. Somewhere lower than that. So that's a negative 2. So that gives you a 2. Negative 2 plus 4 is a negative 2. That makes more sense. So always check back and make sure your answer makes sense or not. Okay, write a linear equation for the graph to the left. Well, here it's at negative 5. And you put a dot there, there, and there. So it's down 1 over 3. Down 1 over 3. Okay, that's the equation of that. Starts out negative 5, down 1 over 3 each time. No solution. Explain why it's no solution. You guys know how to do that, and then graph it. How about y equals to negative 1/3 x, because the slope is the same, right? You need to explain slope is the same, y-intercept's different, plus 3. So it sets the graph problem B, so let's graph that at 3, down 1 over 3. Oh no, that didn't come out right. Oh gosh, come on. Oops. Oops. I can't connect the dots. Well, anyways, you know the deal. Oh no. Oh, because, I see, I didn't go up 1 over 3. I went up 1 over 2. That's why. Make sure it's all right. Otherwise, it won't come out right. Can I move it? No. Oh well, you know the deal. Connect the dots. Okay, and then I did this already, so we can save time. There are 6 girls to feed. You have to feed, and there are 3 boxes of food. One box is 90 bananas. We need 96. We're short by 6. Short 6. This many ounces of pasta. Oh, we're only short by 1. But we have enough bottles of Gatorade. 1 ounces. Kids won't go hungry with 1 ounces, right? But you still need to write that down. You need to explain. Short by 6 bananas. Short by 1 ounces of pasta. got enough. Oh, we're short. We're short also of Gatorade. We needed 195. We only have 182. Short by 3. Short of everything. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. Maybe next time I'll have one that has everything perfect. Maybe on your test.